Hi there and welcome. My name is Zach Otta, and I am Solutions Lead and Account Executive in North America. Thanks for joining me today. Whether you're watching live or on demand, I'm excited to have you here. In the next few minutes, we're going to walk you through exactly how Exasol can help you enhance your Snowflake platform or other data warehouse by accelerating performance and optimizing costs. So let's get into it. What is Exasol? Exasol is the most powerful analytics engine in the world. Now, what makes it so powerful? Well, at the heart of Exasol is its performance architecture. Exasol is an in-memory database, massively parallel processing, columnar, and self-tuning. To query Exasol, you use standard ANSI SQL. It's ACID compliant, interoperable, and highly extensible. What this provides is unrivaled performance at scale, meaning the ability to handle massive data sets, think tables with billions of records, and high concurrency with many simultaneous users, queries, and workloads. It also offers lower total cost of ownership and faster ROI through highly optimized compute. A faster query engine means less power required to get the desired throughput. And lastly, with Exasol, you can deploy anywhere, easily integrate with your existing tools, and extend in-database capabilities for ultimate control and flexibility. So when and how do we leverage Exasol alongside Snowflake? Well, of course, Snowflake is a fantastic data warehouse for storing and managing your data. And Exasol is the perfect companion solution for those high compute workloads, which are leading to unexpected or high compute costs. These compute-intensive workloads are generally coming from our data scientists, BI users, and AI agents in the form of complex queries, drill down and slice and dice analysis of large data sets, deployment of machine learning models, especially at scale, or a combination of these and oftentimes with high concurrency. These are the perfect workloads for Exasol. And this is where Exasol can sit alongside your other Snowflake virtual warehouses for these high compute workloads to provide peak performance and optimize compute costs. Let's take a look at a live example. A great way to test pure performance and price performance ratio of different query engines is using the industry standard TPC-H benchmark. It is a data set that comes in various scale factors ranging from 1 gig to 100 terabytes, along with 22 queries that are analytical in nature. You can simply add the data set of the scale factor of your choice to any database, run the 22 queries, and compare results. In today's test, we'll use the 10 gig scale factor data set. We have a Snowflake standard virtual warehouse with 8 vCPU and an Exasol single node deployed using a C7A extra large EC2, which has 4 vCPU, half the compute power. So let's see what our results are. So here we have our SQL editor. Let me go ahead and reconnect to the two database connections I have configured here. We of course have a Snowflake connection and our Exasol connection. And if we go to our databases, we'll see a standard Snowflake schema or database here called Snowflake sample data. If we look at our schemas, we have our TPCH SF10, which is scale factor 10. And then we have our tables here. You'll see that we have our largest table is a line items table at nearly 60 million records. Then we have orders at 15 million, parts up at 8 million, so on and so forth. So we can minimize that. Take a look at our Exasol database and we see that we have also the TPCH SF10 schema. And what we have are let me go ahead and refresh the objects tree here. What we see is that we have our line items table at 60 million records, all the same table, same record count. Then what we have are two worksheets. One is connected to our Snowflake database, and then the other one is connected to our Exasol. Both of these worksheets are effectively identical. As far as the 22 queries, which we have here, query 1 all the way down to very bottom, we'll see query 22. These are our TPCH queries. And if we were to preview the first couple queries, you can see how these are analytical in nature, where here we have our aggregations happening on the line items table. For query 2, we come on down and we start to see some joins happening here and some more complexity in our where conditions, sub-select for example, some order by, and all these queries range in complexity. So of course what we want to do is actually test the query performance of each database engine. To do that, we're going to make sure that we turn off the query cache. So let's go ahead and execute this against our Snowflake. We'll come over to Exasol and we'll do the same, disabling the query cache. Okay, both of those are done. Now, let's go ahead and execute all of our queries. And this is going to execute them one after the other, serialized fashion. And then we'll go ahead and click execute here. And now I'll pull up our log window. So here we can see on the left side is our Snowflake queries that are executing. On our right side we have our Exasol queries that are executing. You can see that the different select statements show here the execution time of each select statement, and then under rows is the result set size. Then of course across the top we see the result sets that are showing up here, and it looks like our Exasol is already completed. So we'll come over here to the log, we'll reset this grid, and we see for Exasol it ran all 22 queries in just under 5.5 seconds. And if we come over to Snowflake, we see it took Snowflake 21.2 seconds to run all 22 queries. Pretty impressive results from Exasol. So you've just seen the same TPCH dataset run on both Snowflake and Exasol. Same queries, same data, but here's the difference. Snowflake took nearly 23 seconds. Exasol did it in just about 5.5, using half the cluster power. That may sound like a small difference, just seconds, but those seconds multiply across users, across teams, across every query, every day. This test is just one user running 22 queries back to back. What happens when we add our second user, 10th user, 1,000 users, all running their own unique queries of varying complexity? This powerful performance difference becomes even more apparent and consequential as we scale. And it's not just about speed, it's about confidence, productivity, and cost control. Faster queries means more engaged users, faster insights, greater innovation, and smarter decisions, all while using less infrastructure. With Exasol, you get more than performance. You get time back, you get clarity at scale. And when speed is measured in seconds, value is measured in millions. So that's a quick look at Exasol in action. Don't just take my word for it, of course. Try it yourself. Download our community edition using the QR code here or the URL link directly. Alternatively, if you have questions, want to dive deeper into a specific use case, or just want to chat about how Exasol could work for you and your team, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much.